guys, and welcome to Back to School Night with Mrs. Keating Strategies for Success. I am very excited. There are some of you I worked with before, and some of you, this is the first time in this class. I actually think this class really helps students be successful, which is what we want. So a little bit of background with for me. So one of the things I'd like you guys to know is if you had told me in high school that I was teaching this class, I would have laughed because I was not an organized student. I was not very successful in high school. I think I could have used a class like Strategies for Success. I was very fortunate to go to Wilson College, which was a small women's college, and I think they started me on this path. One of the funny things when I was asked to start teaching Strategies for Success, they said, "Oh, you're so organized." My husband still can't believe that I'm organized. I'm like, "Well, I spend all my energy at work." So I have been teaching for 29 years. I have taught all grades from 4th to 12th. I was born in Pennsylvania. And then outside of school, I am, even though my daughter is a junior in college, I'm a Girl Scout leader. I actually am working with a troop that is, they're going to be first and second graders this year. I'm a crafter. I love to read. I think I take on new challenges and I love to learn things. So, what are some things? Strategies for success. We are going to focus particularly, Fairfax County has the Portrait of a Graduate skills. We're going to emphasize for this one goal-directed and resilient individuals, because I think that is where a lot of our students really struggle. We're going to be focusing on executive functions. Those are the tracks. In life, you have the train runs on railroad tracks. Those are your executive functioning skills. There are things like organization, planning, metacognition, task initiation. For example, I have a gym membership. Do I use it? The hardest part of working out, of working out at the gym, is going to the gym. Task initiation. This is a resource class, and we will focus a lot not only on goal directed but self advocacy, so the students can ask for the help they need. So one of my big things that will be work each month, will take an executive functioning. Actually, in September, well, the first couple weeks of school, at least the first 2 weeks, we focus just on digital organization. We're focusing, for example, the first 2 weeks on Google Drive, how your Schoology is organized. We're looking at how to write an email, things of that. My hope is that when the students leave this class, they'll understand their strengths and weaknesses around executive functioning skills. You'll hear a lot, the students will learn a lot about growth mindset. And then one of the important things, this course is not a study hall. Students do have about half the class to work on homework. If they need more time than half the class, they come to me and we work it out, because I want them to receive assistance with their short and long term. Anytime they need homework time for the whole 90 minutes, they just need to talk to me about it and we can work it out. But what I don't want is kids to come into the class and think it's a free period. If they don't have work to do, then it's some independent learning time where they can improve their skills. So, what is success in my class? Well, it's basically successful students arriving to class on time, being prepared to learn, using independent learning time, checking Schoology and Success, doing their own work, and the big thing is asking me for help. I don't know what a student needs unless they tell me. I can go into Schoology, I can go into SIS, I can check, hey, they've been absent. but I don't know what they need to do unless they're talking to their teachers, they're talking to me. I can help them practice those skills. Hey, I need help. I want to take the test during your strategies class. How do I ask? I can help with the email and that, but I can't help unless they learn to ask for help. This year, cell phones, we will be following the Fairfax County Public School policy on cell phones, and they will not be used in strats at all. Students are welcome to connect headphones to their computer. I would recommend that they get a set of headphones with the wire because those tend to go to the laptop. They must have a charged laptop. One of the things that I find would really help your students is if you would sign the digital consent form. By signing the digital consent form, the students will have more access to a lot of the learning in the school and they won't be facing roadblocks. For example, YouTube. I record a lot of videos for World 2 and I post them on Schoology, but students who don't have a digital consent form signed cannot have access to that. So it's really important that those consent forms are done electronically. If you need any help, just email me and I'll be glad to help you. This class, I thought I had this fixed. This class will be graded in 90% of your grade will be based on activities, classwork, lessons, journals, that type of information. 10% will be based on planning. I'm hoping in October that each student will be given a planner. Until then, we'll be working with some planning tools inside of class. Basically, we'll go through the monthly calendar, we'll look at the schedule, the kids will write down when there's no school, events that are coming up, things of that. They'll be learning to put their long-term assignments and that. So my goal is that by the end of the year, they are using planning tools regularly. This class, it says retakes. I'm going to be very honest with you. If the students come in, give me the full 90 minutes, they will do fine in this class. This is not a class where students should be stressed about. This is not an AP class. This is a class to give them help. It says late work students till the end of the unit. I'm going to be very honest. Students will have time and I will give them time and I will make sure they get the work done. And students, this will be done in class. All work will be done in class. Attendance, again, makeup work. This is a class, if they are missing a lot of school, please let me know. We'll work on getting their other work done. We'll follow the Chantilly academic. I will be working on plagiarism with them. In the Schoology course, you'll see a red folder that will be resources. There will eventually be a link up for independent learning activities so that those students who have no schoolwork that day can be working, for example, geography quizzes, learning, going on to tutoring.com, doing some PSAT, SAT prep, things of that nature. I will tell you, parents, you should not be checking on Schoology work. The students will do it all in class. There is no work done outside of class for strategies. The work is done in class. I'm going to do everything to make sure your students are successful in strategies. So if students need additional help, Monday and Thursday are late bus days. I will tell you just basically the students sign up with me and they can stay after school. Anytime you can demonstrate you using executive functioning skills and talking the students through that, that would be excellent. Show them how you plan your day, how you are using time. Ask students about their learning, ask questions, encourage students to ask questions. One of the things that I sometimes find is with like the rolling grade book, I'm not noticing students dropping as quickly as I would like. But if you notice behaviors where you're like, Mrs. Keating, he's starting to drop, she's starting to drop, just let me know whatever I can do, because then that'll send me a signal to make sure I conference with your student that day. So with that, I have any questions, you're welcome to email me at mckeating@fcps.edu. And I hope we have a good year. And well, I know we'll have a good year. And like I said, do not be afraid to reach out to me with any questions. Thank you.